Alright, the command line. We know it, we love it, or maybe you hate it, but we all know one thing, it can only handle text. What if I want to put a picture on there? Well, one way to do that is with ASCII text, or you can use ANSI, which is a lot trickier. But I'm going to teach you now. It's a little tool called Chafa. Chafa. I have no idea what it stands for, but you have to install it. Haiku Depot, you know the drill. So it doesn't really work with all possible graphics formats, but you know, the ones it does handle, it does quite well. So I've had this little JPEG, which I've had to change into a PNG. Let's just have a look and see what it looks like. Okay. How do you think that would look in the terminal? Well, let's see. Okay, that's a lot more interesting than your usual ASCII graphics, isn't it? It's almost recognizable. Let's try something else. Let's say sorry. Okay, that looks almost like the real thing. It's not perfect, but we have another terminal emulator available called Konsole. We talked about that a few months ago. So let's try that one. Wow, that is pretty good. Let's see what it looks like with the Haiku logo. Not bad at all. So, Java has a lot of settings that you can play around with. As you can see. And so it may be possible to get a better version, better representation in our beloved terminal. But if you just leave it on automatic, it sort of asks the terminal emulator, what are your capabilities? And then it gives the best possible result for that. So let's now combine these two things, right? Tput, which is talked about in the last lesson, and Java. Okay, so here we've got a mountain. And here we've got some bricks. Now it would be fairly easy to get a graphics program and, just bang the two together and make a single one, but I want to look over my garden wall onto the mountain. And so we shall. Okay, what is that going to look like in Konsole? And pull over the little script. Nice. So the advantage here is that you can tell your user this is going to look better in Konsole. But if they ignore you and use terminal instead, it's still going to look like something. It's still recognizably a picture. So if we have a look at that little script, right? T-put clear, it's equivalent of your normal clear really, right? So we put up the mountain, then we initialize T-put again. That is important, you have to do this from time to time. And then we say T-put cup 60. In other words, go down to this point and then throw up the other picture. And so now I hope I've given you a whole lot of new ideas to beautify your scripts and, you know, put up a little picture of yourself, you know, the author. Because who says that character mode programming has to be boring? With this we can explore whole new worlds. Thanks for watching.